Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 20 Week 2 Game Day. We are back for an absolute classic. Number 2 Iowa State Coach Schwartz taking on number 12 North Carolina Coach Sir Laxus Brio, led by UNLV transfer Parker Towns as a redshirt senior, trying to lead North Carolina to their first national championship. Going to be a great game. As always, though, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in anytime, claim an open team, set your playbooks, recruit in the Discord, participate in server games, and build your way to a national championship. If you want to jump in, join. Links are in any of our descriptions, and if you want even more action from the SFA, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA. Links are in any of our descriptions as well. This is going to be a great game. Critical non-conference, sure, but both these teams probably are expected to make the playoff, but this could be a national championship preview game. So, gonna be a ton of fun. Make sure you guys get on in here. This is our true pick'em game here tonight, so should be a good one. Should be a feisty matchup. Hopefully we don't get a blue square crash, of course. And as always, we're going to go through both rosters in their entirety and watch the game in full. So, should be a good game nonetheless. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into this one. And we'll start out with the away team. The Iowa State Cyclones had a great team last year. Unfortunately, were riddled with injuries and were bounced in the second round. Cleet Peppers is back, the redshirt junior, the slime himself. And running back, it's Anthony Burke, but he also has Dougie Mellons, the SFA player, 99 speed. At wide receiver, Johnny Burton, Tavares Anthony, Kenton Culver, and SFA player Paco Del Rio. Got Courtney Callahan. So definitely a new look offense here for Iowa State, as they don't have Ray J. Butler and Greg Cooper anymore. But the offensive line is still elite. On defense, you got Kenny Cole, Muyumbo Bole, the SFA player, and Jamal Brown in the middle. At linebacker, you got Kellen Schoner, SFA player, Mike Williams, and Ryan Lilly. And out wide, you got Kari Mickens, the SFA player, Jacoby Parsons, and Eric Morgan. This is one of the best secondaries in the SFA, Holland Heights. And on the other side, you got Miller Fang and Devin McYoink. And they are facing North Carolina, the transfer portal merchants, the original transfer portal merchants, led by Parker Towns, one of the best quarterbacks in SFA history statistically, but it's never been able to get over the hump. Can he get over the hump here for the Tar Heels? And it looks like they'll be starting David Hodge or Hulk Hogan, SFA player. At wide receiver, they got Thomas Ward, the Ohio State transfer. Tyrone Gary had a fantastic CFP a couple years ago, and then Mike Manning. You also might see some Rut Wapiti, SFA player. At tight end, they got Philip Gardasani. That's an SFA player. Offensive line looks like this. Not the best offensive line they've ever had. On defense, the Auburn transfer, Chayton Birdbear, Jeremy Wilkerson, transfer from USC, and Urban Gallo in the middle, transfer from Eastern Michigan. At linebacker, Jordan Gillette, Kemba McLeod, and Tony Key, the veteran. Out wide, Colby McKinney, the veteran. You got Scott Hobbs, Gerald Yates, and Marcus Peoples. And out back, Billy Cole and Rory Burns. So those are your teams. So let's see what happens. This is going to be our first, or not our first, our only pick'em game of the day. So who wins? Are you guys rocking with Iowa State, or are you going to rock with UNC? You guys got 2 minutes to get those Babanas in. Let's get a lot for this banger of a matchup, of course. Got to get my thumbnail. So Florida State won, so Iowa State probably won't move up with a win. However, a lot of top 10 teams lost here, so UNC has a big chance to move up into the top 10, maybe even into the top 5. Okay, so jerseys, it looks like Schwartz wants all yellow, so that means we'll go all powder blues, of course, for Carolina. That's what we like to watch them in. The Carolina Blues. Come on, give me the Carolina Blue shoes. Yeah, baby. Gold, yellow, it's all the same to me there, coach. And, ooh, you don't have it. Oof, you only have black, white, cardinal. So they don't have an all-gold option. I love how Iowa State doesn't have their own colors. So you're going to go all cardinal? Okay. So go all cardinal versus the baby blue. Very evenly matched on paper here. So can we get it done? Let's get on into the game. Hopefully we don't get blue squared here tonight. A little Sincere McCormick action on the background. An awesome game here tonight. So here we go. UNC, they've made 2 of the last 5 national championships, but did not win it. And then you got your season 17 national champion Iowa State Cyclones, trying to get back to the mountaintop. So here we go. Iowa State has 2 national championships, season 7 and season 17. And they add a 3rd. A win here would be a great step. They do have the talent. They have the coach. They just need to put it all together. So we're going to see Iowa State to start the game. See Cleat Peppers, the king of the slimes.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
All right, beautiful uniform matchup. Top 15 clash here under the lights. It doesn't get any better than this in a week 2 action. Cleat Peppers back from injury. No Ray J. Butler or Greg Cooper, but he has Dougie Mellons, the 99 speed SFA player.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Gets about 5 to start the day. This is one of the weaker rosters North Carolina's had in the last couple years, but probably the best quarterback. Cleat Peppers with the QB draw. Doesn't get it, so an early 3rd down attempt upcoming.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
So 3rd down for the Cyclones, trying to avoid a 3 and out. Cleat Peppers, the handoff, and Dougie Mellons gets around him.
Makes the tackle.
Big time run there.
That makes it 1st and 10.
He got past the guy who was blitzing. So 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs. Defense playing very far off. And man, Dougie Mellons has a spring in his step.
That's good for a game.
Sure, he's only averaging 5, but man, he gets out there very, very quickly. You miss 1 tackle, he might be a blur. Handoff, Mellons again up the gut. He stiffied a man and gets 10. It's been all Dougie Mellons so far. Man in motion, they give it that to Kenton Culver, and he gets blown up in the backfield. Kemba McLeod, the transfer from Fresno State. Or no, that's from San Diego State. Kemba McLeod was recruited by McNasty. 2nd 11, empty set here for Cleat. 3-4-man rush, throws that to the corner and caught by Courtney Callahan, new tight end. No more Pop Heyman.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
So 3rd and medium. So first drive of the day on the ropes here. 3rd medium. More empty for Pep. 3rd and 7. Clean pocket, floats it. Oh, he threw an absolute chalupa, and it was almost a pick 6. Iowa State is lucky they're in punt formation right now and not point after attempt deflection. So punt unit will try and pin them deep here. That was almost a trip to Torta City. And here he comes, Parker Towns, statistically one of the best quarterbacks in SFA history. One season with UNC. As he yams it deep to start the game, and there they go, Philip Gardasani. The SFA tight end transfer from Miami of Ohio was an IGR and made his way to UNC last season. So a yam to start the day. And if you watch that throw from Cleat versus what we just saw from Parker Towns, it is a clear difference, as now the run game doesn't get going though. But it's going to be a very interesting scenario here because this is the best secondary in the SFA against probably the best quarterback in the SFA. On defense, they got Kari Mickens, Jacoby Parsons, Holland Heights, Miller Fang, and just 5-star after 5-star after 5-star. As Hulk Ho again gets slaughtered by a defensive back, even though he's like 6'8". So early third down here for the Tar Heels at home. And they keep the drive moving at midfield. Parker Towns delivers a strike, and it's a drop. Could have been a chance to potentially go for it if he hung on to that, but 4th and 9, just a bit too far. So both teams punt after their first drive. So here's the return, gets a blocker, and gets up to the 20 for Dougie Mellons.
Return for a gain of 7 yards.
So these teams feeling each other out a little bit as Cleat Peppers retakes the field. Tight end in motion. Fakes it to Dougie, yams it into the turf. His right tackle got pushed into his throwing arm. Lucky that wasn't called a fumble. So Cleat Peppers not playing too well early on. Maybe a little rusty here as he hasn't played in a while. Cleat, and now he's going to take a sack. It's Chayton Birdbear. Was redshirted at Auburn last year, enters the portal on his own accord, and gets a sack on his second career series. I don't know how he lasted to the second day of the portal. So 3rd and 1 million now for the Cyclones. They'll just delay, give this to Dougie Mellons, and he gets 3. So 3 and out now for Iowa State. Neither offense in gear early. Of course, this is a new look offense for Iowa State. There will be some growing pains there. They were one of the best offenses in SFA history with their 3-headed monster. The Kirko Squatch, Ray J. Butler, and Greg Cooper connection. So halfway through the first quarter, Parker Towns delivers a strike, broken tackle on the screen pass. He'll still lose 2 yards on it.
That is a loss of 2 yards.
Hulk Hogan.
2nd and 12.
I feel like Hulk Hogan's lost all of his aura since the real Hulk Hogan died. He hasn't made plays since like his freshman year. So 2nd and 12 across the 50 here, 4 wide.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Parker Towns dumps it to the drag route. That's Mike Manning for 3. So another 3rd and long.
Tackle at the 43-yard line. 3rd down.
At least the good news here so far is the O-line seems to be holding up here for Parker. 5 wide. 4-man rush. It hits him over the middle, but another one that's short.
Good for a gain of 6 yards.
I don't know what the thinking is there running these short routes. Well, it's a 54-yard field goal here. So a long one to try and take an early lead. See if he can hit this. Kick is up, an absolute boomer, and he missed it. That thing would have been good from 80. But it was also wide. Oh, man. An absolute bomb, and it missed. So now Iowa State takes over. A yam right up the gut. And that's Kellen Schoner. Remember, he plays both ways. He'll play some tight end and also middle linebacker. Transfer from Nebraska. Both these teams taking great advantage of the transfer portal. And now just a QB draw. Cleat stiffied Tony Key. Gave him the old cleat right to the forehead. The old Antonio Brown. And they're across the 50 now. 2nd and 9 for the Cyclones. Motion for Culver, the second carry of the game. This time he gets some room. He runs into a man, so he won't get the first. Or no, they will give him the first. I don't know about that spot.
That makes it 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 inside the 40. Quick option for Cleat. He breaks a tackle and loses yards. Jordan Gillette makes the play.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
Cleat Peppers, though, breaking tackles, showing his physicality. Remember, he was recruited as a bit of a tree stump. He's added a little bit of wiggle. Now we got Dougie Mellons at quarterback, and he'll just run it right up the gut. They don't even fake misdirection or anything. They just trust Mellons.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
So 3rd and long. Chance to get off the field for UNC. Schoner in motion. Snap for Pep. Delivers a strike and a drop for Dougie Mellons. That would have gotten him into clear field goal range. And so now they'll punt it. They don't trust the kicker. So trying to pin this one deep, and they will not. So both teams had a chance at points, and neither comes away with anything. Bit of a defensive struggle here early. These high-powered quarterbacks got to figure these defenses out. They just give it to Hulk Hogan. He breaks a tackle and gets maybe one.
Call it a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Track number 6, track number 6. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2nd and 9 now for Parker Towns. Hands it off to the tight end, Philip Gardasani, and he makes a decent move. Gets 7. It's been hard for UNC to stay ahead of the sticks, but they do it this time.
Man left, man left.
The 3rd and short.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Quick option. Towns gets it off, and Hulk Hogan, he had to break the tackle, and he carries him for 5 more.
That's a gain of
There's the value of Hulk Hogan.
Reset, right. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
1st and 10. Can they do it again? Parker Towns, 3-man rush, has to deliver it. He does. Gardasani, he'll push for the first. Gardasani really proven to be a valuable option here in the pass game. Created by Coach Yui. They bring a blitz. It's picked up, hits the screen pass, and another 1st down. It's Thomas Ward, transfer from Ohio State. He was a critical cog in their semifinal run a couple years ago. So last play of the 1st quarter here. Parker Towns drops back again, delivers another strike. Thomas Ward hangs on.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Parker Towns starting to settle in. 7 of 8. His only incompletion was a drop from Thomas Ward. But at the end of 1, it's 0-0 here in Chapel Hill.
Hey, we got tie left. 3 down. 3 down.
2nd and 4 now. Oko again, beautiful blocks on the counter, and he'll get the first down. They had 2 blockers take out 3 defenders. Now they're threatening the red zone for the first time today. 4 wide for the Tar Heels. Takes the handoff, dumps it off, open man. It's Mike Manning, and he gets 10. Against this secondary, you're not going to have a lot of downfield options. Parkertown's done a great job of taking the underneath. So inside the 20 now, Parker Towns will take off. He finds room, stumbles, and he'll get sacked. Sterling Tootens gets credited. Sack-a-doodle-doo, the cow says moo.
Tight end right. Tight end right. 3 down. Let's go.
2nd and 13 now. Hand off to Hulk Ho again. He'll stiffy a man and take a big hit.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards.
This defense not giving an inch here. So 3rd and long for the Tar Heels.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
4 wide. Parker Towns will bring corner blitz. He doesn't see it, but he yams it over the head.
Gary was the intended receiver on the play. That brings
So
up
they'll
4th
bring
and
the
11.
field goal unit back out 0 for 1, but this one's a little bit more manageable. 34 yards from left hash. Kick is up, and it's good. UNC has the lead. So 3-0 here in Chapel Hill. Coach Schwartz on the ropes early.
For a touchback.
Cleat Peppers hasn't had the best start to the day as we're going back to the Wildcat here. Mellon's at quarterback. He'll run it here and breaks a tackle, gets 4.
On the run. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Couple straight running plays from Dougie Mellons.
Larry. Check 59. Mike.
Cleat Peppers back at quarterback now in the pistol. 2nd and 6. They blitz him and he goes down again.
That's a loss of
The 3 blitzer confused the offensive line and they got home. And that's what you got to do against such a great offensive line here. You got to bring pressure.
Larry.
So 3rd and 14.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike.
What is the call? 3-man rush. He aims it deep. Wide open man. Broken coverage. It's Culver. He's racing down the sideline and pushed out at the 28. A 50 bomb.
first down.
Oh, it looks like those 2 defenders either misaligned or something because he was wide open out there. So Culver, man, gets an absolute splash of a play, and here comes Iowa State.
3 down.
Relying on the big play early.
Mike is 59.
So dumps that one off. Schoner, 2nd catch. He gets 4 yards.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Check tight right. Full up.
2nd and 6 now for Iowa State.
3 down. Check 59.
Motion from Schoner. 3-man blitz. Throws it to Mellons. He'll get maybe 1. Great coverage downfield. It'll be another 3rd down.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5 for Iowa State. Threatening the red zone for the first time today. 3-man rush. Delivers a strike to the flat, and Schoner can't get it.
Number 53 with the reception. Call it a gain of 3 yards.
So a great stop there from UNC, and they will go for it. So they have a chance to tie the game, but they are getting greedy. They'll just hand it off. Broken tackles from Mellons. He's got to make a play, and he gets splattered. It's a turnover on downs. The safety laid the one. My goodness. It looked like Mellons with his speed was going to get it. But the safety said no, no, no. And now Parker Towns comes back out. Iowa State wishing they would have taken the field goal there. Would have been a tie ball game. Especially when you know points are going to be at a premium in this one. So 2nd and 1 now after a great Parker Towns run. Hulk Hogan to the outside. He turns the corner and he gets smoked by a safety. Drive continues at their own 35. Split backs. And it's just a carry here for Parker Towns. He finds some room. Good speed from Parker. Not known for it, but definitely capable of making a move. Halfway through the second quarter now, 2nd and 1. Hand off to Ho again, and he'll push forward. He's still on his feet. Oh, he tripped. That could have been 6. He bled out to the edge. He had blockers. Oh, but the fatty trips over his own feet. He just didn't want to sprint. So here comes Parker Towns, delivers a strike back to Ho again, and he gets 8. Hogan getting a lot of run here early on. 9-11 here for Parker Towns. Split backs yet again. We've really yet to see Parker attack this team deep. He's not going to do it here. He'll just take off for another easy first down. He'll take 7 yards every time. Now at the 34. Back under center, I formation. Hand off for Ho again. Outside, breaks 2 tackles. How'd he get out of that? Oh my, what a run from Ho again. I have no clue how he broke both those tackles. Someone went low, someone went high, and he still stayed on his feet. Now Towns escapes 1. They'll call it a sack. Holland Heights, the safety, gets credited for it. Great job evading Schonert. Tried to get some positive yards out of it and just couldn't. Touchdown here would pay dividends as they go up 2 scores. Towns hands it off to Ho again. He tries for the edge, breaks a tackle. Tons of tackles being broken here on the North Carolina side. So a 3rd and 8. They've not been good on 3rd down so far. What is the call? They'll just delay, give it to Ho again. He breaks a tackle and he can't get there. He almost pulled it off. So they'll bring the field goal team back out 32 yards from right hash. Take a 6-0 lead. And it's good. So North Carolina staying conservative, not overplaying it, taking the points. Iowa State went for it on 4th down, was not successful, but they're still only down by 1 score. Plenty of time here to take the lead for Iowa State. Remember, North Carolina gets the ball after halftime. Quick option for Cleat. And he has to keep it himself. He's going to, and he gets himself 7 out of it. Nicely done.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
So 2nd and 3 now, under 2 minutes. Another carry from Cleat. Nobody expected it, and there he goes. A 15-yarder. Massive run there from the Cleat. sliming them all over the field. So now at the 47. 4 wide. 3-man rush. Yams that to the corner, and that's going to be 9 for Dougie Mellons. So 2nd and 1. Iowa State trying to get their first score of the ball game. Lead over the middle. It's a catch. The first of the day for Johnny Burton.
Gain of 11 yards.
Long-time contributor to this offense. The #1 target this year. Him and Tavares Anthony are longtime guys, part of the national championship team. Cleat Peppers, 3-man rush. Delivers a strike once again, and this time it's Tavares Anthony. So finally getting these big receivers involved.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Over 100 yards now for Cleat.
Man left, man left. 3 down.
So 2nd and 3 here for Cleat Peppers. Has the time, delivers a strike over the middle, and a first down for Johnny Burton. So they're just taking what the defense is giving them here on these in routes and slants.
3 down.
1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Can they come up with points this time? Cleat Peppers runs it, and he gets himself 10. It's 1st and goal. This is a massive drive here for Iowa State. Big-time possession. Can they punch it home?
Watch the motion.
Schonert in motion. Peppers has all the time in the world. Yams it out the back of the end zone. Nobody open. No, Nathan, I do that after streams. So 2nd and goal now. 47 seconds on the clock. Cleat again will throw it. All the time in the world. No rush at all, but he has to throw it away again. So 3rd and goal.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Defense standing on their head here. They force a field goal. Cleat has the time yet again. No rush. He's running out of time, though. Yams it deep and almost intercepted by Peoples.
The intended receiver on the play.
Another poor decision. And they will this time take the field goal. Be a chip shot here. As they pull within 3. So first half in one of the most anticipated offensive matchups in a while. And no touchdowns, just 3 field goals here. We had a missed field goal as well from North Carolina. We'll see if Parker Towns tries to add points here.
Larry. Let's go.
29
Mike, number 53.
seconds left for Parker Towns. They come out empty. Clearly going to try and pull something off. Oh, he ran over a man. Parker Towns showing his physicality for his new teammates. That will rev the competitive juices.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Parker Towns takes off again, and he's sacked.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Kenny Cole off the edge on that one. He was Jester maxing on that one.
Hey, we got tight left.
So 3rd and 5.
3 down. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike,
Last
number
play of the
87.
half, it seems. They may not even snap it here. All right, last play of the half. Dumps it off over the middle. It's a first down, and clock hits 0. So as we hit halftime, folks, UNC leads by 3 in this defensive masterclass. Yeah, not been the greatest half of football, but some very good defense on both sides. Couple big plays for both teams, but nobody's been able to put together a drive. They've both been in the red zone multiple times. North Carolina missed a field goal. Iowa State went for it on 4th down, so both have left points on the board as well. But yeah, under bettors are basking in the glory right now. Yeah, a lot of times these defensive first halves wind up huge. As you look at the first half stats, I mean, very even here for North Carolina. Iowa State playing well as well. Who's going to blink first?
War deep to return.
North Carolina gets the ball after half with the lead. Iowa State fans not used to only scoring 3 points with their best offense in the country. We got a return. This one goes far up to near the 50 for Wapiti, the SFA IGR.
Hey, they scared. They scared. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, starting this drive up at the 47 now.
Ready.
Trips left. Short side, Hulk Hogan, he's been getting stronger as the game goes on. He's been breaking tackles left and right. He gets 10 on this one. It's been hard running for him. 1st and 10 now for UNC. Handoff, Hulk Hogan. He breaks another tackle, takes a huge hit from Miller Fang.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That makes
It's
it
gonna be a
6
long day if you let oh, is he hurt? If you let Hulk Hogan just run down your throat.
Tight end left. Tight end
Oh no, he's fine. He's back in there. He was just mogging and jester maxing as the kids do.
53. Mike 53.
2nd and 2. Parker Towns takes off again. He has a lot of room. Oh my God, it's a murder. Is Parker Towns alive?
Man left.
Miller Fang just snatched his soul. Parker Towns somehow does it again.
5 with the catch. Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
I don't know. That's just what's popular on Twitter right now. The jester maxing and the mogging or whatever. 2nd and 8. Parker Towns loses 4. So once again, you get close to the end zone,
Makes it 3rd and 11.
and the defense starts standing on their head. I have no idea. I think it's a streamer.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike number 53. Mike 53. I got
So
you.
3rd and long for UNC. Corner blitz, yams it to the end zone. Open man, touchdown UNC! Thomas Ward reels it in. It's a 10-point lead for the Tar Heels. An absolute behemoth of a throw from Parker Towns. That's what they expected when they signed him from UNC, or UNLV. So 13-3. Iowa State on their back foot now. They're going to have to start putting that pedal to the metal. So Cleat Peppers comes out empty. He's got to get the slime in gear here.
With the catch. Call it a gain of 6 yards. That'll
They've
make it
been
2nd
moving
and
the
4.
ball just fine, but they just keep stalling out.
Tight end right.
No turnovers yet for either side. Safety comes on down. Quick option for Cleat, and he goes backwards.
Loss of 3
Kemba
yards.
McLeod,
That makes it
the
3rd and
SFA
7.
player.
Tight left. 3 down. Check 59. Mike is 59.
So 3rd down for Iowa State. Cleat Peppers has the time. He has to find somebody. He has to dump it off, and I'll be short. So this UNC defense has been very impressive today. Filling in this pass offense. And a 3 and out for Iowa State does not look good. They'll return this one. A big time punt gives a ton of room to move.
44-yard punt. Return to a gain of 11 yards.
So here comes UNC right back on the field after a quick touchdown. They can really put this game on ice with another score. Parker Towns dumps that off. Thomas Ward had the tutty. He gets 7 here.
Number 53 brings it down on the 41.
4 receptions for 47 yards so far.
Second and 3.
Oh yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again. Let's go, let's go. And we got
4 wide. Motion from the tight end. They give it to him again, and this time he gets no yards. He actually loses 1.
Loss of 1 yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
So big chance here for Iowa State to get off the field.
Mike 53, 47 right
Blitzes and hits his man. Another drop. Had the first.
Ball's incomplete.
That's a massive play.
On the play. That makes it
Gives
4th and
Iowa State
4.
the ball back, and then they build a little bit of momentum. Unbelievable. So Dougie Mellons here comes on out. He gets about 10.
For a gain of 10 yards.
You don't want that. You don't want that. Larry. Check
So Iowa State comes back out after a 3 and out. Hand off to Dougie Mellons. He was running really well early on in the game.
41 on the run.
He continues to, averaging 4.6 a carry. They just kind of abandoned the run a little bit, at least the traditional sense.
Three down. Check 59.
Back to the pistol, 2 tight ends. Another handoff to Dougie, and he goes backwards. Beautiful play from the linebacker, Jordan Gillette. Gillette, the best a man can get, and he is the best right there. We're not sponsored by Gillette Razors, but third down. Lee Peppers has time, dumps it off, got to make a play, and they give him the first. Great effort there from Kellen Schoner, keeps the drive moving. And it's plays like that that can swing a game. Kellen Schoner getting the first, the drop on the other side. Another handoff to Dougie, and he goes backwards. Another nice hit for Rory Burns. He's the one that
Brings up 2nd and 13.
saved the game on that 4th down early. So clock ticking away. 2nd and 13 here around midfield. Only 3 points so far for Cyclones. When's the last time they're held under 10? You'd probably have to go back to like season 14.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Tight end left.
3rd and 7.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Another 3rd down here. This time a screen pass. It's blown up by Chayton Birdbear. And he can't bring him down, but they do clean it up. Another 4th down. And they bring back out the punt team. I would say this would be a fake. Geez, season 13. Ugh. Oh, season 12 in Arizona. That was you, Big Slime. That was Garrett Gamara days.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
All right, 1st and 10 now for Parker Towns. And they put this game on ice. He's still running. He gets 12 there. Or sorry, Josh Gamara. Garrett was later. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite plays of all time. Because you almost never see a player cut back inside. So he caught the pass, broke a tackle, cut inside, cut outside, then broke 2 more. That was one of the better plays we've ever seen. And Blitzy gets it off. There's Ho again. He stays in bounds, and he gets the first. Chester Maxon on your own. Only 3 incompletions here for Parker Towns, 2 of which were drops.
Blue 78. Motion, motion, motion. Blue 78.
And off Hulk Hogan. He gets to the outside. He pushes off 1. He's still going to go, and he gets 10 again. Yeah, that, I mean, if he would have gotten into the end zone, he might have gotten into the Hall of Fame.
3 down, 3 down. Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike, number 15.
Second and inches. Parker Towns gets 6. So they keep it moving.
Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Iowa State starting to fall apart at the seams. Parker Town jams it to the end zone. Caught! Oh, what a play! Mike Manning. The precision and the speed of that throw was immaculate. An absolute piss missile. $20-3. It's a 3-score game now for UNC. Shocking the world here after Iowa State destroyed Florida. The Tar Heels may be back. They found themselves a quarterback. Parker Towns. Don't know what his middle name is.
3 down, 3 down. Check 59. Let's go. Flag 68. Flag 68.
Quick option now for Cleat Peppers, and he breaks a tackle, and he'll stumble for 13.
With the carry. Call it a gain of 13 yards.
Been a tough day at the office here for Cleat. Getting slimed by this defense.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Yams it deep down the seam. Oh, he hits his man! The play they needed. What a yam. It's Paco Del Rio, the SFA player. Was a 1-star. I believe he was the bust like 3 years ago. He's just been eating away on the bench here.
3 down. Check 59.
And he makes a play when they needed it most.
Motion, motion.
Quick option here. Flips it out to Dougie.
Number 54.
Teach me how to, Dougie. Teach me how to, Dougie. He gets 5. Now, air bud, Dougie. Air bud, Dougie.
3 down. Check 59.
Air bud, Dougie.
Mike is 59.
Cleat has time, rolls right, has to throw it, dumps it off, and they'll get closer. It'll be 3rd down. As we start to head towards the 4th quarter. Is it too little, too late for the Cyclones? 3rd and 3. Motion. Has time, throws it out to Culver. He has the edge. What a play design. Touchdown, Cyclones. Unbelievable. The fake handoff into the bubble screen, into the beautifully blocked edge. Couldn't have been drawn up better myself. So now at just a 10-point game, what a response for Iowa State.
Extra point attempt is good.
Dude, Kids Bop was the jam back in the day. Beat for banana. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Beat it bananas. Alright, I'll stop. Thomas Ward gets 23. So 9 minutes and change left in the game, up 10. Do they keep attacking with Parker Towns, or do they just try to run the ball down their throat with Hulk Hogan?
3 down. Let's go, let's go.
Hand off. This is the backup running back, Anthony Burke, and he gets himself 8 on the counter. Or David Hodge. I don't know. Anthony Burke's on Iowa State. That's right. So at the end of 3 here in Chapel Hill, it is a 20-10 lead for UNC. Parker Towns, couple big-time throws in the 3rd quarter, but Iowa State hanging around. You never know.
Tight right, tight right. 3 down, 3 down.
So starting the fourth quarter, we flip the field. Hand off to Hulk. He goes to the outside. He has to break one, and he can't. He loses yardage. Chance at a 3-and-out here. Worst case scenario. Run to the outside. Not the best idea with Hulk Hogan.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
All right, huge third down here. It's going to be a screen pass. Gets it out to Hulk. Cuts inside, and he gets the first with ease. Great play design there. Great call from Sirlaxis Bryo. Now they're at the 40. Still only 3 incompletions here for Parker Towns, 2 of which were drop passes. He's been on a heater tonight, and that one's tipped away. Kellen Schonert. Got a big old paw in there. Second and 10 now. Clock stopped for the meantime. They'll throw it again. Parker takes off. They do have the spy, and Schonert scares him into sliding. So clock does continue to run, but it's another 3rd and long. Another chance to get off the field here for this defense. Cannot let UNC sustain a drive here. Dumps it off. Plenty of room, and Thomas Ward gets it! Used all of his strength to stretch it out. Got there by the length of a micro. 1st and 10. Now at the 50, handoff here, and broken tackle from Hulk, but they push him out. Clock will stop. Now at the 49, 4-man rush. They're four wide. Only a 3-man rush. Dumps this to the flat. It's Hulk Ho again, and he'll get the first. The defender tripped on his teammate. Allowed him to get to the edge, and now Iowa State's in scary territory here, where they might give up some points. Split backs for Parker. Clean pocket. He takes off. Didn't need to. We'll call it a sack for Muyumbo Bole, but I think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Let's go, let's go.
All right, 2nd and 10 here. Dumps that one off. Hulk. It's been all Hulk Hogan this drive, and he is showing up to play, at least for now.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Check. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
So another critical 3rd down, fringe field goal range. Motion man by Tyrone Gary. He's been quiet tonight. Parker Towns has the time, steps up, yams deep, wide open man. It's Tyrone Gary. When they needed him most. The drive continues. It's not looking good here. Now they got to hold him to a field goal. Parker Towns, ice in his veins. Hulk Ho again, and he goes down. Nice tackle.
That's a loss of 2 yards.
Kenny Cole just shoved him over.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
A lot of strength to do that. So just under 6 minutes left in the football game. It's a keeper from Parker Towns. He'll spin for 4. Interesting play call there.
4 yards. 3rd down.
Starting to run out of chances for Iowa State. The snap for Parker Towns. He has the time. Dumps it off. Another 1st down. It's the 4th 3rd down conversion of the drive. Just relentless. They can still get a 1st down without scoring as well. Towns will just dump that off. Hogan to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! And that may just be the nail in the coffin as it goes back to a 3-score lead. 5, make sure to DM me that raffle ticket so I don't forget to add you to the count. Colorado took down Utah today. TJ Luke, 90 yards in the score.
The Tar Heels are lined up for the kickoff. Number 41.
So 5 minutes in a dream, a 3-score deficit.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
It's been not a great day at the...
Watch the run, watch the run.
Not been a great day at the work for Iowa State here. 5 minutes. Lee Peppers, does he have a miracle? Yams this one. It's a catch for Keaton Culver. He's been huge today.
For a gain of 12 yards. First down.
And they're going to review this one.
Let's get in home. Check 59, Mike.
Did he get a toe in? Looks like he got 2. Looks like that catch is good in the NFL even. Not sure why we're reviewing.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They'll say that stands? I would have confirmed it, but clock continues to roll. They need the big play here.
Here we go.
Dumps it off to Dougie Mellons. He gets 8.
With the reception.
They got to be able to stretch the field, or at least hurry the ball up. They got to somehow stretch this into 3 possessions.
Check 59, Mike is 59.
Probably has to include an onside kick of some sort. Lee Peppers, clean pocket, dumps that out, and that's a first to DeVaris Anthony.
Allen with the tackle at the 46.
Drive will continue.
First down.
Lee Peppers not having a bad night.
Mike is 59, Mike to 59. Double,
Split backs. Yams this one down the seam, hits his man. It's Culver again.
Cole brings him down at the 10-yard line.
The big play has been working here for Iowa State. That's their 3rd long-range throw of the game. But they got to take advantage. They've now hit him for the seam twice, once on the sideline. So they got to score as quickly as possible here.
Mike is 59, Mike to 59.
Motion. Keeper for Cleat. He runs over the linebacker and gets 4. Clock continues to roll though. 2nd and goal.
I'm coming after you.
Empty set for Cleat.
59, Mike is 59.
Snap. Has time, rolls right, throws it, intercepted! It was an absolute chalupa, and it's going the other way! He breaks a couple tackles, and they finally bring him down! It's Colby McKinney! And that will put the game on ice. Colby McKinney, the veteran corner, had multiple picks in their CFP runs to national championship games. Handoff, Hulk Hogan, and he falls forward for 9. Just impossible to tackle this man over the course of 60 minutes.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
And Iowa State, man, after the absolute elation of getting a win over Florida, they now have the low despair of getting cooked by a Tar Heel.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That'll move the chains for another North Carolina.
First down. So 2 minutes and change left, and they'll just hand it back off to Hulk Hogan, and he gets 6. Goes over the century mark for the day. Hand off to Hulk, and he gets nothing, but it does look like this year now, with Maryland going to 0-2 and not really putting up a fight in either of their games, that North Carolina is back to being the favorite in the division, So 3rd and 4.
Blue 80.
Hand off to Ho again, and they'll stop him here. Nice stop.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up 4th and 1.
So they'll have to punt it here. The Iowa State electing not to use their timeouts. So this should be the final play of the ball game. Can we get a fake punt? Fake punt, fake punt, fake punt, fake punt, fake punt. Well, to be fair, they face Auburn, which is one of the toughest teams in the country, and then Pitt is just a good team, it seems, this year. So it's not like they're facing bad comp. Come on, fake punt, fake punt, fake punt. So 000s. And there it is, as we hit 000s here at Chapel Hill. UNC wins it 27-10. Critical win for Sirlax's Brio after a down year last year, as UNC has shown the SFA Universe that they are back, and they've got a quarterback in Parker Towns. He had a massive day, 3 touchdowns, only 4 incompletions. What a game and what a statement here for the Tar Heels. And we will see you guys in week 3 here in the SFA. So that is a UNC outright victory because it was just a pick'em here tonight. 17-point win for the Tar Heels. 52% of you guys lean towards the Tar Heels, so hey, you guys out there. We'll go ahead and check the stats and check the players of the game before we get on out of here. I don't have a time because I got to eat dinner and take my dog out and do that kind of stuff, but all the games will get posted tonight. VODs will be out tonight. BearCave standings will be out tonight, and recruits will be out tonight. And then highlight video sometime this week. And I think our next stream will be on Sunday. So as we take a look here at the scoring summary, it was all field goals to start it. We started getting some touchdowns late. Clete Peppers, 21-28, 256, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. I mean, you can't really blame him for the pick. He's just trying to force it there at the end. Mellons, he was running well, but then they just kind of lost the ability to really get themselves in good running distances late. Mellons had the most catches. Culver was really good, but they struggled to get Tavares Anthony and Johnny Burton involved. Kellen Schonert led the way in tackles. 2 TFLs for quite a few different people. 4 sacks. No interceptions. 1 deflection. No forced fumbles for the defense. And for North Carolina, against the best secondary in the nation, 239, 3 touchdowns, and only 4 incompletions for Parker Towns. That is a statement if I've ever seen one. Hogan had a great day. He had the most receptions. They were able to stretch the field there late with a couple of scores. And defensively, Jordan Gillette had a big-time day. 3 TFLs, 2 total sacks. The interception late from Colby McKinney. They did have 2 deflections and no fumbles. So we'll check the players of the game, and then we'll get on out of here. So your players of the game are Parker and Cleat, and then on defense, Jordan Gillette and Holland Heights. So 3 out of 4 are SFA players. That is a UNC outright victory. So thank you guys for hanging in there with the delay in game day, and thank you guys for watching as always. We'll be back for week 3 on Sunday. Peace, peace.